Let's get it started. Greg Beckwith has head coach Chris Mooney.
Thanks, Bob. Coach, can you explain this game? 11-point lead in the first half by Fordham. Spiders 18-point lead in the second half, and then it came down to the last possession.
Yeah, crazy. I thought that for a big part of the game, about 13 minutes ago in the first half till midway through the second, we were great. And, we've had trouble closing games, and not just closing at the very end, but trouble from that, 6-minute mark on. They've made a lot of threes, and we have to prevent that. We need to do a better job. Thought Andre played a great game, maybe his best game. So we're thrilled with the win, and the margin doesn't necessarily matter. You just don't want to see that get closed the way it did.
You knew coming into this game they would play a lot of gadget defenses, saw a triangle and two. What was the plan on how to attack that?
So we went over the last couple of days. We saw a box of one, triangle and two, a defense we call three lock where they're guarding the perimeter guys man-to-man, straight zone, an aggressive man. So, you have to be prepared, but the biggest thing we think is we want to be basketball players. So prepared for a particular trick defense, that's one thing. What you really need to do is be a basketball player. So, it's going to be different, but there are openings that are on the court and getting the ball in the lane. All those things are always positive. We just try to talk about that. Thought we handled that part well.
Yeah. And one thing I noticed, Coach, Golden and those guys were really patient. They didn't force anything when they were playing guard.
Yeah, I agree. Nate was in that situation, and that's the thing. It puts you in a spot where, wow, they're not guarding me. Maybe I should shoot it, but you really want to play. You want to shoot the one you would shoot a normal time. So you can get impatient. I thought they did a great job. I thought Grant played a great game.
One of the guys who really played well, as you mentioned, is Gustafson. And I thought Noah Yates had some shots for you when you needed it down.
He really did. Noah helped. And Andre, not only did he play a good game offensively, I mean, he defended Honor, and he's a hard guard. But Andre, I think at some point he's going to be a great defender. His length, his speed, his feet are incredible, the way he can move. And I think as he just adds more and more experience and seasoning, I think that he's going to be a great defender.
All right, congratulations, Coach.
Thanks,
all right, we'll send it back to you, Bob.
All right, Greg, we will get you situated with our St. Christopher Schools player of the game, the guy that Greg and Coach Mooney were just talking about a moment ago there. Andre Gustafson, 13 points. That's a career high. He was 5 for 10 from the field with a career high 3 3-pointers, 3 assists, no turnovers, and the outstanding defensive effort, particularly at the end of the game on Nick Honor. Andre Gustafson, our St. Christopher School player of the game with Greg Beckwith.
All right, Bob. Andre, we were talking about your offense, but more importantly, your defensive effort tonight against Honor, who came in average 16 points. Talk about your defensive effort against a real prolific scorer tonight.
Well, Coach Mooney put his trust in me by making me guard him almost every time I was on the court, and I take it personal. I didn't want him to get easy shots.
So on offense, they played some tricky defenses for you, left you guys wide open, especially yourself and Noah Yates on the perimeter. You missed a couple shots early. How did you stay confident enough to keep shooting the basketball?
Well, the whole coaching staff and the whole play, like every player was encouraging me and Yates just to shoot it. Like, if they disrespect us like that, we're gonna shoot.
The other thing I noticed that a couple games earlier in the conference, you lost some close ones. How did you guys pull this one out in a close game, in a tough game, and you needed this game on your home court?
I think we just stayed together as a group, and everybody just supported each other. And we had talk much better on the court, like the last defensive. Like, it was much better than games before.
All right. Congratulations on a great effort. Congratulations individually on your great effort tonight.